Jai Gurudev, everybody. So, we have heard here Mauran speaking about his fear. Actually, this is one of the biggest thing, Fear manifests in so many ways in one life. It is disguised in so many aspects of life itself. But when did fear surface itself? When it is agitated, no? It's lay dormant. Because like you were saying, very often one thinks one is too great. But then when that security is shaken, then the fear arises. Today during the day I was talking to them. Ma Bhagavati, Durga, she killed on the third day 2 demons, Chandramunda. No? Actually, this Chandramunda represent fear in disguise of anger and greediness inside of mankind, inside of each one. Anger, which can come in many ways. No? You can be angry for many reasons. Angry for no reason also. Because there is people who, for no reason, they are angered people. Do you know anybody like that? Here she is. No, that we'll ask Peetha. So, for example, anger we can control. No? We can control all the senses. But greediness is one thing that it is very difficult to control. Greediness for not having something. You become greedy, you become envious. That also, you can't. Do you have control over that? No, you don't. When you have something, still you become greedy. You want to have more. But mostly that greediness is toward the outside, never being satisfied, never being appreciative of what God gave us. So we want more and more and more. So when Ma Bhagavati killed Chandramunda, she reminds that we have to have this first one under control, and second one we have to remove. We have to eradicate it completely. Like you were saying, to be a devotee, to be a bhakta of Bhagwan, we have to trust him. No? In any situation, the situation may not be the way what you want. But Bhagwan, he knows what is right for each one. It may not be appeared so beautiful, beautifying itself how you want it to be. But it is only him. There's this beautiful story of Danabai. Namdev Maharaj, when he was selling clothes, so he took all the clothes and he was going to sell it in the market. As he was going to the market, he come across a village who had been looted. Everything had been taken away. But when Namdev Maharaj saw that, he inside of him, instant of getting okay, let me go away, I have to sell my clothes. No, he said, Bhagwan have given me a great opportunity in my life to serve them. So he said, this is my cart full of clothes, please take. Whatever you want, take. And he was happy. He was joyful. There was not a moment of regret in his life. So he come back home very joyful and happy. And his wife welcomed him, washed his feet, and said, okay, you come for food. But he was radiant, he was happy. So the wife asked him, where's the money? He said, there's no money. No money? Why? So he told all what have happened. The wife went in a rage. And she left the house and went away with his 2 children. So Zanabai was looking and was wondering, hey Vitthal, why do you treat your devotee in that way? No? Why do you give so much suffering to those which is thinking continuously night and day? So that was in her mind. She could not understand. So Dhyaneshwar came. Said, Dhyaneshwar, please tell me, brother, why Vitthal is so cruel like that? But I don't see any regret or sadness on the face of Namdev. When I look at him, he's ever joyful. He's continuously absorbed into your divine name. So Sandhyaneshwar said to him, because Namdev know who have sent him to these people. It is only Vitthal. Who have looted these people is only Vitthal. Who have provided for them, it is Vitthal. So, who can suffer when one perceives Vitthal everywhere? You see, when the mind is deluded, when the mind is limited, you will suffer. But when your mind is fully absorbed into the divine, that mind which Krishna said continuously in the Gita, transform your mind. If that mind have been transformed into divine, what can awake into that mind is only that divinity only. The quality of the divine which is residing deep within you start to resurface for you when that mind is fully absorbed in him. Will there be fear into that? No, there is no place for fear. There is place only of complete acceptance. We say, yes, I am suffering. Who is suffering? I am happy. Who is happy? We become miserable for no reason. No? Without knowing, we become miserable. Because it is not according to how my happiness should be. In that happiness, I don't care about anybody else. I care only about my happiness. How egoistic is human. We look only for our own happiness. And also, like I said, who is happy, who is sad? You say, yes, I am happy, I am sad. Actually, it is the mentality. It is the mind which enjoy the happiness, the mind which enjoy the sadness. You are the observer of things. When you are absorbed in dhyan, you can observe the game of life. Yesterday, Ma Bhagavati, we saw how she is in deep meditation. She observed everything which is in the calm state. When you are in calm state, you are in tune with life. But when you are agitated, you go out of tune. So, Ma Bhagavati remind that absorption with that flow of life itself, with nature itself. She have given everything for one to be happy. But yet, by choice, we choose to be sad. We choose to be unhappy. Now somebody will say, yes, it's very easy to talk about it. No? It's true. Life is that choice which God have given you. But you have also to choose. You have the positive perspective of life or you have the negative perspective of life. Which one you want? You can choose to be negative or you can choose to be positive in any situation in your life. This is a practice which you have to do. Continuously, if you come to that observance of yourself, you have that choice to view something in a positive way or to view something in a negative way. If you are negative, welcome all the negative to you. You will never be happy. You will always try to make somebody else miserable so that you can justify yourself towards that misery. But when you are happy, you don't need justification from anybody. You don't need the approval of anybody to be happy. You are just happy. You will never go and say, why am I happy? Have you ever asked you this question? Today I am happy. Why I am happy? No, you don't ask you this question. But when you are sad, you have your megalodrama, which you like very much. And you like to dig deep inside. Let me find the root of my unhappiness. But the root of your unhappiness is the way you're thinking. You know? Because you have taken the wrong choice, how you view life. Life, I would not say that it will always be beautiful, beautiful, joyful, joyful. Even if you are positive, there will be moments in your life which will be challenging. But how you view that challenge, what you can either sit and cry, be miserable, or you can say, this is an experience of life. I have to go through that. Let me learn from that. What can I learn from that? What can I take from that? And grow from that. This is a choice of taking life in a positive perspective. Like that you will see when you come to the observance of things, you will see that every moment of your life, every day actually, there is this moment. More you observe, more you will see. Or willingly you can say, let me do something positive today. Willingly. One thing only. And how you feel by that. It always starts with one thing. Let me do one thing. You will see, sooner or later, that will increase. But if you sit there and cry and be miserable and come to Ma Bhagavati and say, yes, Ma, I am so tired of life. I have so much problem. You come with your list, of course, You don't come just like that, You think that, yes, Ma will say, oh, poor child is crying. But they don't want to change anything in their life. They want only their problem to finish. That will not happen like that. only when you have that willingness to transform your life, Ma Bhagavati will help you. Then the change will happen. When you become responsible in life, that yes, I take responsible. I'm a responsible person. I take responsibility for what I'm doing and how I'm growing. I take responsibility to love. I take responsibility to help. I take responsibility to be joyful. Then you are contributing to this world something positive. But if you take responsibility to be negative and sit and chant the drama of this world, the drama of misery, how unhappy you are, how miserable you are, do you think you're contributing in the positiveness of this world? No. You are contributing into the negativity of this world. You think that you're doing something positive. No. It's like, your mindset is already transforming into negative. And that's what Bhagavan Krishna said in the Gita. Continuously to Arjuna, change your mind. You look for realization. Of course, everyone wants realization. Everyone wants to know who they are. But no one wants really to act into that. It have to be a certain set ways, When it's a set ways, you think, yes, you are doing something. No, become that observant, observe what is happening around you. See. But there is opportunity everywhere. There's a reminder of that joyful moment in your life. But you have to know. And every day there is this moment in one life. In Mauritius, I was telling a story about that. Who remember? I can't remember. I remember I told that beautiful story. Of the little girl. Anybody? I just told you I don't remember. Please tell me more. No, not this one. Nobody remember? Yes, Mataji. No, not the little girl at the beach. This is also a very beautiful story. But not this one. Yes. No. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Yes. The girl, not the girl actually, the lady with the hat who brought flower to his mother. You remember? Good. Come on, tell the story. Uh-huh. Yes, it is this one, the golden moment. Good, at least somebody remember. It's a longer story, but we keep it for another day. I was just testing whether you remember. There's many people who were there in Mauritius, but they didn't. No, it was Mauritius. The golden moment, it is called. Connection with the... Okay, tell. You are translating all the thing. You can. Come on, tell the story. What do you think?
Yeah, it was in Connect with Divine. Guruji told this story of the golden moment. And there was like a lady, and she was going to visit her mom. And on the way, she found there was a man that needed to cross the road. And she thought what she should do. If she was trying to take a taxi, and then in the end, she decided to help the man to cross the road. And the man told her, "Oh, this was my golden moment." And then she started to think, and she was going to visit her mom. And then she saw a flower shop, and there was a beautiful flower, and she didn't have much money, so she had to choose to go buy food and buy the flower or take a taxi. And she saw that the mom has not received the flower for a long time, so she said, "Okay, I go for the flower." And then when she offered the flower to the mother was crying and saying that she was thinking that she was not a good mom, and she was thinking about to finish her life. And then this was the golden moment. And the daughter told her about this, and then also talked to the father. And so this is the story in short.
In short, yes. So you see, there is a golden moment in everybody's life, and every day that golden moment presents itself. But you have to be receptive to find that golden moment. And you will be receptive only when you are in tune with life itself, through choices that you make in your life. So, find your golden moment in your life. Jai Gurudev.